do. Woohoo! Look at that. All right. Fantastic. Do, 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 do. Let's see if we can make. Let's close that. All right. You can put the chat up there. Maybe we can see it. Awesome. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, good. My phone charged. It's amazing what happens when you actually plug it in. Amazing stuff. Let me see. I don't know if anybody's here. I'm just setting up. Setting up. Hello. If you're here, welcome on in. I have been, I was working on this last night. I don't know if anybody's here. Ooh. I'm just. Shh. Listen to myself talk, which is what I'm usually doing around here. I'm working on my friend's journal and putting things in here and having fun in my mess. And then I'm going to clean up. But I thought I'd jump on for a little bit. I think Di's going to come on later. So, but since I was sitting here playing around anyway, I figured I'd just open a channel and let you guys come play if you want to. I got all these awesome birthday cards and I'm putting them in my journal. I think is what I want to do is put a pocket or something here now. And it might almost be fun to do it with like an envelope. Right? You know, my birthday was last month and I'm still putting birthday cards in here. But I have gotten through a lot of my Happy Mail. That doesn't really go there. I love this. Tammy, the Paper Nest Craft sent me this. And this one's from my mom. And this is a nice card from Papyrus. She did not make this. She gave me a Marie Antoinette card. Ha ha ha. Hello, Terry. I'm here to save the day. I'm just kind of filling in. I think Di's going to come on. She was thinking she might come on shortly, so I'm just here to kind of fill the gap. Fill in the gap. Fill in the gap. If I had been paying more attention, I would have been more on the ball. Martha, hello. Good to see you. Welcome. You guys can watch me try to figure out how to attach all of these things to my book. This is from Lynn from the Harley Swap Exchange. And these are from Curiously Michelle. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Okay. I got behind on this somehow. I don't know how. And now I'm just stuffing things in here. I am testing the limits of this journal that I built. So I made it because I wanted to put lots of things in it after the fact. So I made it with this like soft paper spine so it can squish down and then eventually, hopefully, kind of expand out. We'll see how much it can expand before it, won't close anymore. But I think quite a bit. It's got quite a bit of room in there. All right. So Pam was supposed to be back tonight, and she is home, but she's still adjusting to being back at home and on her night schedule. And so she's resting tonight, and I assume she will be back tomorrow night. But she was supposed to be back tonight, and she is home. She's just been struggling. And if you're in the Discord, she made a post on, I'll read it to you. Hold on. And it's under announcements earlier. Let's see. She says, y'all, I'm riding the struggle bus right now. Have been trying to nap since 2 p.m., but my restless leg, which has been pretty much non-existent for the past 2 weeks, won't let me. I am grumpy and my legs hurt. Gonna take a sleeping aid and get some sleep. So no live tonight. Also, no Craft Your Life tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I need to get my sleep schedule adjusted again. See you tomorrow night for sure. So I'm guessing you'll be seeing 23 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. But I do think Di is going to come on here in a little bit. She was talking about coming on. So I'm going to kind of be here until she's ready to come on. And then I will turn the thing over to Di because I was up until like 4 a.m. last night doing this. So I'm going to not do that again tonight. Haha, how's that? But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're going to hang out with me for a little while. I still not fixed the I still haven't fixed my Nightbot, so he won't actually share your channel. But I'm working on it. Well, I'm glad you're here tonight, Terry. Brunch sounds fabulous. I mean, every night is a lot. For sure. For sure. I find it both invigorating and kind of exhausting to be on live at the same time. So, you know, super fun to hang out with all of you, but I'm kind of like at the end of it, like, oh my gosh, okay, I'll lay on the bed. So I got, let me show you. Terry, my husband got a new flat top grill. Oh, that sounds amazing. Hi, Di. Let me know when you're ready to come on, and I will send everybody your way. Good to see you. I was just about to tell everybody, Di, how excited I am. So I was working in my friend's journal, but I got like, can you see this? Not really. I got mini gel plates. I got 3 of them for Easter. And Wednesday, Di is going to host a gel printing party, and Karen at Slapping Paint on Paper, Karen McCoy, is going to come, and I'm going to come, and whoever else comes is going to come, and this is at her regular time. It's like 7 p.m. Central Time for me on Wednesday. And so I was just getting this out and kind of playing around a little bit with making backgrounds. And I think it's going to be so much fun. Okay. Yeah, I got the little tiny ones, and I was using them just like as a stamp, which is really super cool. I think it'll be fun to make like background papers and stuff with, because one of the things is like I wanted like be jelly printing all of the time, but I never do because it's kind of a pain to clear off enough of my desk to have space for it. So I'm going to play around with that and see what like kind of fun things happen, is what I'm thinking. It'll be kind of fun and different while everybody else is going to like, you know, super mega ones. Because I have like a 12 by 14, but I don't get that out very often. Okay. Thanks, Di. Thanks. I'm always tempted to get my... I love doing gel printing. I think it's so cool. We had leftovers for dinner, which was super nice, and just heated up some soup, although it's really getting too hot for soup. I think we're out of the soup weather. Hello, Anne Marit. That's the thing. It is. Good to see ya. Happy Friday, everybody. Is it Friday? I mean, I guess it's mostly Saturday for almost everybody. I hope you had a lovely Saturday, Friday, and a lovely Saturday. Now I'm confused. I don't know what day it is. I think is what I've been doing is just using this book page to do a really easy, simple stick it in there. No nonsense. Belly band. Well, it's Saturday morning here at, 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. My gosh, your Saturday's almost over. How's the future look, Di? You must still be in California, Kat. Look at us. We're all over the place. There we go. Should we put that in there? And we can put some more stuff in here. Or sometimes I just put stickers and things on there. Let me go grab... Oh, I don't want to grab those. My mom sent me a card for Easter. It was a happy birthday card, which means she's getting a lot better because my birthday is in March, but she usually sends me Christmas presents at Easter. So look at this. She's getting better. I lived in San Diego for about 8 years. I kind of miss it. Not as much as I miss Seattle, though. We should put something on here. And then I was thinking we could even put a pocket in here. But at some point, even though I've made this so there's tons of room in here, I mean, there's still only so much room. Maybe I should put some of this stuff in the back. I don't know. Maybe not. All right. I have more birthday cards, but I don't know right offhand where they're at. I have a sneaking suspicion they're right over there. Look at these. Earlier, I was putting all my stickers that curiously Michelle sent me in here. Got to use up all my cake stickers. All right. Awesome. Everybody's doing all the stuff. Oh, I didn't update you. That was last night. Nightbot's going to come on now and remind me of all of the things that I've started and not finished. Although I think that one's still fine. Okay. These little vellum butterflies, which I really feel like I want to use. And I almost didn't because it's going to be like 5 minutes to find the edge of them. All right. I didn't even clean off my desk before I came on, so I still have all of everything out that I had out last night. and more stuff. That I've gotten out since last night. There we go. All right. I do have her. And she is actually Happy Mail. To go in my Happy Mail journal, maybe I'll put her here because I think she goes cool with the Marie Antoinette card. Because she's kind of fancy as well. Cool. There we go. I think we could even I think that's okay if we do the tip of her dress. You're still going to be able to come in here and use that pocket. Oh, good. You know, I always, I don't have dogs now. I have cats, but I used to have dogs. And my ex-husband was in the Navy. And so I was home alone with the kids a lot. And it was always like I would hear noises at night and I'd be like, well, it's okay because stuff is exactly true because, I mean, the dogs were not super great. But it made me feel better so I wouldn't get panicky and scared. So that was kind of fabulous to have the dogs around. But then, you know, what happens when the dogs are barking at nonsense, right? Oh, well, usually then I was just upset with the dogs. So it all worked out. Thing is fine. That's awesome. Earlier, I sewed a couple of these cards. Like this card, I didn't get this one in, but I sewed it around the stitches in here and just tied it off, which I thought was kind of brilliant. So it was adding a signature. This one I got in there much closer to the inside. But this one was harder because I did that one first. And so now it's around those other stitches. I'd never done that before, so I thought it was kind of cool. Because now I have these cards that are part of the book after the fact. It's going to be a very fat book. It's already starting to get big and less squishy. It is gonna be huge. It's gonna be a really big book. This is my Happy Mail journal. I probably put too many pages in it because that's what I do. No, it's gonna be, yeah. It's gonna be amazing. And it's gonna have tons and tons and tons of stuff in it. To look at. Which will be amazing. Look, there's my Pam from the Harley swap. And this was from Jenny at Christmas. Fat is better, yes. And this one's particularly fun because it's like super eclectic. It's not like it's just things people have sent me. So it's all over the place and fantastic to look at. And this is even a pocket so I can stick other things in here. I got this from Curiously Michelle. I'm not going to put that there. Maybe I won't put like an actual card that's full of like ephemera in there. That might be too fat. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, I always like it when it's like super fat. I'm going to have to start putting things like around in the back and not just in the first, signature. Because this is all like before the first signature or the middle of the first signature. It's got a 3-inch spine. Oh. Okay, so the Harley swap is Curiously Michelle organizes it for Pam, and it is for members. I think any level member can participate. I'm not sure of the rules. Anyway, there's information on it in the Discord, and this month in April, the swap is altered card, I think. I think it's some sort of an altered card, and it can be any kind of a card that you want. And so, like, examples would be index card or memory dex card. I have memory dex cards, and I was thinking about doing that. Rolodex cards. Or you could just do a journal card. It's supposed to be like a 1-stamp envelope exchange, so it should fit in like a 1-stamp envelope. And then, yeah, but it has to be done before the 15th is the deadline, I think. And so you have to have a picture of it done, ready to mail, which should be also kind of like a secret. So don't give it all away in your picture. And post it on the Discord to participate. Hopefully I explained that well. It was fun. The time I did it, I did what did I do? I have some extras. I made ATC cards that were famous pairs in February. And these were my cards. That was the birds and the bees. I made 2 different cards. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. I did this card. They're all kind of different. They have different birds on them. And then this one, which I thought was hilarious. It says, "We do what?" It's got a bird and a bee. Thank you. Okay. I haven't made ATC cards in a while. I'm kind of running out. Okay. That's all I have left. Okay. We should do that at some point. Thank you. Oh. But yes, I did, when I did it, I went way overboard and I did 7 swaps. Boy, that was kind of a bit much. Honestly, I would like do more like 2 or 3 or 4 next time. Because it took me like 2 or 3 days to make like ATC cards for that. That was crazy. And just excessive. These were the ones that Brenda sent for that. They're peas and carrots for a famous couple or pair. Okay. All of this is stuff that I still need to put into my journal. Although some of it is just like scraps that people have sent me. And that can go either in my friend's journal or somewhere else. So also just need to sort through my basket now and empty it out. Those are scraps from yesterday. These are ATC coins that I got from a swap. And they didn't put their name on them, so I don't remember now. This was like years ago, so I don't know who this is from. These would be very cute to put in my I think that was a swap I did with Stamper Girl products. This is from Jenny Roberts Day. I have so many things in here. This is from Curiously Michelle. These were the prize for doing the Curiously Altered Chocolate Box. What else? What else? And then there's just a whole bunch of like things that people have sent me. Name tags, and I think Pam sent these. Fun things. Things from Pam, things from Tammy, things from other swaps. I already showed you those. Somebody sent me an envelope of scraps, and I don't know who this Patty Easterline is. I have no idea. So that's kind of a mystery. I should send her a thank you note with some scraps back. And those, I think, are all empty envelopes that I will save and use for something. Okay. Let's put these things in there so that I can get rid of the rest of this. I am very tempted to buy some paste. There may be some paste in my Ranger cart right now. Although I think I have some Amazon gift cards and I think I can get it on Amazon. So that might be what I'm getting with those gift cards. I haven't decided. I haven't bought it yet, but I think it's going to happen. Have you got some, Anne Marit? Because it's so cool on the black paper. So cool. Absolutely. Should probably just do it. And then it can be here, and then I can play with it. It was really cool to see ECR play with it too, because I don't know, I'm more likely to buy it if I have some idea of what it does or what I'm going to use it for than if I don't. So big pages. Love it. Okay. Let's put all of these envelopes that are over here back. That's my address. Oh. Maybe that's why those were over there. Okay. Back to a relatively clear desk. Okay. Let's put these things away. Was that? I don't think so. Maybe. All right. What fun and excitement shall we do next? I think. Okay. I have been doing altered product tags for Curiously Michelle. So is what I might do. I have envelopes everywhere. Happy Mail goodies everywhere. That's just a glue paper. Keep that out. That'll be handy in a second. Yeah, I started 3 projects at once. Let's see. I have been doing altered tags, product tags. So Curiously Michelle is having altered April. Okay. Which I decided to do because the idea is to choose a alter 30 times in April, one every day. And I'm doing like product tags or clothing tags because I have a huge stash of them here. And these are the prompts. So I skipped weather yesterday because I was doing something else. Or today is submarine. So what I do is I reach into my box of tags that I've been collecting for the last years. Who knows what's in here? Who knows what we'll find? This has kind of claimed me. It's wrapped around my finger. Look at this. It's got a little paw print on it. How adorable is that? And it's got a tag made out of like burlap. For spoiled cats. Okay. We can do something with this. I mean, this looks like, you could just reuse this, honestly. How pretty is that? You know, I have not been watching the Give a Scrap collab. Hi, Kelsey. Welcome. I guess I should go back and watch all the Give a Scrap going on. This is already very nice. If I can get the sticker off of it, I'm going to put something over the sticker. That's already done. We don't even need to do anything to that. The mystery bottles come back. I'll show you the ones I've already done. I have another little basket. Okay, let's have show and tell. I did this one for favorite color. And here, this was like already a really nice tag. It was black, and it's really nice to touch. It's really kind of soft and silky material, cardstock. I don't know. And so all I did for this was I took a piece of black and white paper and covered up all of the product information, and I took a die cut leaf and put on it. That was for favorite color. What was this one? Circles. This was circles. I only did one single one. This was also for favorite color. My favorite color being green. There you go. I think. No, this was for doodle. Scribble. There you go. Scribble. And I used the green because I had it out from what I did. My favorite color. I like the way this came out. I don't know if it's terribly finished, but I don't know that it's not because it's very interesting to look at anyway. This is metal and crossed. They put a whole bunch of tags together for this one. Well, I mean, I don't know how to spell. Is IT guy here? I haven't seen him say hello. Maybe I should actually put this on all messages. Maybe. I don't know. Might be a good idea. If my phone would work. Hi, Ashley. How are you tonight? Good to see you. I'm still waiting for AI to step up and do its job properly and take over the world so that I can get to just spending my days crafting. When's that going to happen? I feel like that's what I was promised. This was also I made for Scribble because I was having such a cool time making all these like Scribble flowers. Scribble flowers. That was fun. I still need to put something on the back of that. You can still see through that paper. The little tiny flowers. This was Make a Wish. I did 3. I did this on live. You guys probably saw this. Look at that. Dandelions, Make a Wish. I don't know what to do for submarine. I was going to do a yellow submarine. How am I going to do that? I don't know. This one needs glue. Needs glue. You're falling apart, flower. Falling apart. How embarrassing. Just gonna fall right apart. Right on camera. There we go. These are cool. I saw Kelsey make these. They are so awesome. I've been making a whole bunch of them. I should make a little pile of them. And then, let's see. I made this one, the prompt was sandwich. So I made little sandwich books. I guess all books are, sandwich pages sandwiched in a cover. I like this one. He came out so cute. Two tags. And then I made 3 of those too. I'm trying to get through all my product tags, so ideas are very welcome. Okay. I like that one. I just love the paper. I love the way these feel. They're so cool. Okay. This was joke. This is not a joke. I don't know. I can't make that a joke. Michelle's like, oh, she should be saying a joke. That would be kind of funny. And tuna fish. That is a joke, kind of, for me. Also, like the bony fish stamp is kind of a joke. This was the first one for April 1st. Also joke. Lots of jokes going on that aren't really jokes. These ones I also made for favorite color, which is green. And here I just covered this with like a magazine page. Pretty cool. I'm using up scraps so they're not left sitting on my desk. Oh yeah, did you like glue it together at the top, Ashley, with the Mod Podge? That's cool. And this one is hide and seek. And there's a quote in here. Because she knew that it is a very silly thing to shut oneself in a wardrobe, even if it is not a magic one. Which is, I don't know. I always think of that when I think of hide and seek. Oh, that's awesome. I love it when I get Happy Mail. I've been going through my Happy Mail journal. That's just a hidden paper clip. Ready to go somewhere. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, I saw that you had Happy Mail from Pam. I saw that, Ashley. You had like so much stuff. That was quite a haul. Hi, Jill. Welcome. All right, Anne Marit. Thank you. Submarine. Okay. We'll do submarine. Let's choose some of these. That's a bookmark. What are you doing in there? I am going to make altered tags for altered April, so I'm going to alter these 3 product tags. The prompt I'm working on is submarine. I kind of missed weather. I haven't posted my scribble video. I have it, and I didn't even think about that today. I had it done on time. I just never got it posted. Oops. Other than that, do I have a plan for how to do this? No. My idea was to do a yellow submarine, which could be fun. And maybe we'll do that. But I think it might also be fun to do like a steampunk submarine or do something that's kind of more, I don't know, 10,000 leagues under the sea kind of a thing. Oh, we have this round one. This could be a portal. Portal? Not a portal. A porthole. A porthole on your submarine. I think that kind of needs to happen now. That could be good. My experience with like submarine movies is really more like the very serious, dramatic ones like The Hunt for Red October, or um, oh my gosh, there's this other Russian submarine one where they're like dying and then they have to send the guy into the like nuclear reactor and they're like dying. I think that was a Russian sub, but I'm not sure. Oh, I like that idea. I do like that idea. Okay. I think because it's easier. It has been easier to cover them with paper than to paint them because when I tried painting them a long time ago, they didn't cover them well. It was hard to get enough coverage to like actually cover the words underneath. And I have ridiculous amounts of paper. So covering has been my go-to for this. And so far, I've been very happy. So I think it's not quite enough. You can try painting this. Just because. Yes. And somehow I keep buying more. Despite the fact all up. That's just what we do. I've been using my cardstock, but yellow kind of screams for this yellow copy paper that I have. Although Ashley has me thinking, I bought all this paper and maybe I should make my own paper pads out of some of it. Why not? What else am I going to do with it? Since I'm going to cover this with paper, I'm just kind of trying to see. Oh, I turned it right over, didn't I? It's almost dry. Tons and tons, yes. I probably have more paper than I have cents. I'm trying to train my Nightbot up. I didn't do that. I need to write down a list of things to do. Because I had kind of a busy day today. And then I came home and took a nap. Huh. That is a great idea, Kelsey, because I just keep trying to figure out how I'm going to store it all. Because if I'm not going to use it now, then maybe I'll use it later. It also just makes me want to go to your Goodwill and shop for lots of paper. I think it's really interesting that I'm doing yellow submarine for submarine, because for joke, I wasn't really sure what I was doing for joke. And I was saying I was calling the one tag Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. And now we're back to, where are you? This one. So it's got the butterflies with the sparklies. So we're just on and on with this theme. Again, that is very, yes, practical. I still have like all this scrapbooking paper from like when my kids were growing up. And I was like, I have a sports pack of boys' kid paper that's all sports related. I'm not going to use that. Oh, we could do, that would be fun. Um, I liked the Goodwills when I was in Seattle. I don't like the way they price stuff here. Although, I don't know, maybe it's better the way they price stuff here. Oh, cool. Thank you, Ashley. I do think here it depends on which Goodwill you go to. There's definitely a difference. They are not all the same. Good night, cats. Thanks for joining us. I think all the Goodwills have gone over to like um, selling stuff online and stuff like that and overall raise their prices. Let's work on this really quick. What I am going to do, maybe we want to do it in pencil first. Maybe we don't. Pencil's probably a good idea because I am very likely going this way to unspell something. Unspell something. Misspell. Was kind of what I meant to say. I think that was fortuitous there. Okay. I was in Junk Journals UK. It's a Facebook group. Yes. And somebody was posting that they had gotten of the Diary of an Edwardian Lady for 50p at their charity shop for like 50 cents. Which I thought was pretty awesome. Although I have seen it on, let's see, Abe Books, which is like a thrift book site at in English shops at a low enough price that I would be willing to buy it. I almost did, but I didn't. And just pay the shipping and handling because it was worthwhile versus like trying to buy a US copy. But it wasn't 50 cents. I'm just about okay. I think that's gonna be cool. I like that end of the tag. It looks kind of like a ticket. It being cut like that. Oh, come on, pen. Don't die on me at the end. That's so rude. Oh, you wanted to go the other way. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Okay. See, our goodwill is not doesn't have books. You have to go, they have a special Goodwill for books. I think it's in Mississippi, which is not that far from here, but it's also not that close. We're gonna steal some album art. Okay. That is our plan. I like the periscope and the I was gonna draw a yellow submarine and paint one on the back was my plan. I'm in Memphis. But no. The Goodwill does not have books here. I am in Memphis. No, they don't let us read here. It's very sad. That's not true. I live across the street from the library. And it's a very fine library. A periscope, and let's see. What are we going to do with these? We need to cover it with something. And I'm thinking not book page. What do I want to cover this with? Oh. I'll trade her places. I'll go live in Austin. And she can come live in Memphis. It's a very sad place. Let's see. What do we have? We have paper somewhere. I'm sure of it. I think I might have just mentioned how much paper we actually have. And now I'm saying I have no paper. Okay. That's what I want. It's what I think I have somewhere. Oh my gosh. Let's get out a piece of actual mixed media paper. Okay. Picky. We're being picky tonight about paper. Usually I'm kind of like, whatever paper I don't have to get up and look for. Whatever paper is right at my fingertips. Tonight, no. Tonight is a special night. Tonight we will have the correct paper. Okay. What we've imagined to be the correct paper. Oh, I don't know. Now I didn't need to paint the back of this because I'm going to put this other paper over it and it's going to cover it right up. Okay. That is a very good question, Kelsey. Because I am frequently stumped. Like, I have no idea what to do with this. But sometimes it is easier to, like, see what somebody else should be doing. Or change the perspective. So I've actually like been editing videos of me crafting and I'm like, oh, I know what you should have done there. Aha. After the fact. Nothing like watching yourself on video and just yelling at yourself like it's right there, right there. Do that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little tiny watercolor, maybe, I don't know. We'll draw a little submarine. We'll have some like little, like, you know, plant life. We'll put a big old yellow submarine in here. And that's what we're going to do. Oh, caffeine. I have a little more coffee left. Okay. Ah, I really love how that came out. And I love the idea of those like, of having all the ideas kind of like floating around you. And it makes me feel better about having more ideas than I can possibly, do anything with. I wonder if this will work. No, not like that. Let's try this. Okay, we're not having this. You have to get the pliers out again. Okay. No, that was not the answer. I don't want to mess with that right now. Okay. Pencil again. Pencil. It worked before. It can work again. So, I don't know. Do we want to do a border around the edge and just have everything kind of be within the border? That could be cool. Okay. Okay. We have to start with the seaweed. in the foreground. I think we need to have like a propeller on the back. Maybe we don't. Like that should be shaped like an eye. Right? Have a periscope, we'll shape it like an eye. It's very small. I am drawing a submarine to make my yellow submarine. Hold on. Let's see if I can make it closer. Okay. We're just here having fun tonight. It's got a flower. Oh my gosh. Maybe if I make them kind of more square. It's got kind of an eye because that's the, control room for this. I think it needs kind of a smile, kind of a goofy smile at the front. Okay. This is very silly. Good morning, Frida. Pam did not make it on. She is resting and recuperating from her vacation. So here we are. I'm painting yellow submarines. It's not yellow yet, in case you were wondering. It's about to become yellow. Because I am doing Altered April with Curiously Michelle, and she had the prompt is yellow or it's just submarine. So I'm doing yellow submarine. Of course, smiling like an orca. I mean, to be fair, I am kind of going for, Sergeant Pepper's, and they were a little weird, okay? And this is Altered April, okay? So I figure it's all good fun. I mean, you're not wrong. Vacation is exhausting. It's always a lot of like running around and running around. You have to come home and rest and get everything going again. Ignore the Nightbot. I forgot to reset him. So he's still talking about last night. Pam will be back tomorrow. Although there's no Craft Your Life. I always kind of struggle with like the word altered on these things. I'm like, what does that mean to alter something? How much altering do I have to do? At the end of the day, this is still just a tag. Although I have made some that are like, little books and stuff. So, hey, I think this is supposed to look like an eye. think it needs some eyelashes. Don't you think? Okay. Okay. I mean, it's Michelle. She doesn't really give you any rules. She just gives you some suggestions. Choose a paper crafty item and alter it 30 times to build your ephemera stash. So I'm doing product tags because I have a whole thing of them. These are the prompts. This one is submarine. We still need some little fish. That was a terrible eraser. So I'm making a tag. We did yellow submarine on the back. Oh, camera. Okay. So now all we have to do is color him in. Maybe we need some eyelashes on this. There. Hi, Riley. I think it is pretty funny, honestly. Cool. I am a little bit worried about my pen. Not wanting to stay put. Actually, it might. It might work. Okay, we can get it a little wet. Great. That's good to know at this point when it's too late. Ooh. Thanks, guys. It's cute. Everybody else is doing steampunk submarines. So I figured let's have something a little bit different. Cool. All right. What color eye? Let's give it a green eye. Maybe a blue eye, because we have to have two eyes. They don't have to match. Nobody said that was a thing. And what song would that be? Okay. It's an earworm for sure. I think, I'm not sure, but we might do like I was just saying, I also did Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds already for this altered April. I don't know. I don't generally do this. Maybe that's the altered part for me. I don't know. Exactly. um, let's see. I don't know what May is. I know there's like Creep on June, which I think is doing like obviously scary things. But there's also like a thing that people do that's like doing something Halloween maybe themed on the 13th of every month. I can't remember. I think it's like Creepy 13 or something. And then there's Junk Journal January and Junk Journal July. Let's see. Probably. um, let's see. So Susan at I Totally Love It does the Junk Journal news. And so that is definitely the place to check for anything that's going on because people usually post it or she finds out and puts it up there for you. Oh my gosh. November. I think people might take a little bit of a break in November. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. October has a couple of things like there's Inktober, which is like a drawing theme, and some people do like Zentangle. Last year I did, what was it? It was Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts does a really fun fall themed daily challenge that I did last year. That was a lot of fun. November is too close to the holidays, and then December in December is huge. I don't know. They had to make it March, right? Or mass make March. I haven't been watching the news though that Susan does. Let me see if I can post to Susan's channel. Alphabet thing. Which would be fun. I would say yes. There's always going to be some sort of a prompt thing going on. probably many of them. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on November. There must have been something. I was recovering from October because I don't like to do a daily challenge like every month because it's too hard. Um, there you go. If you are just joining us and you haven't heard, Pam will be back tomorrow night for her usual live, and she's not doing Craft Your Life, which I believe should resume next week. How about, I love the eye. Okay, on the periscope. We need to do these fish. Give the fish a little color. Ooh, I wonder if we should make them glittery. Maybe. But yeah, there's pretty much always something going on. Because somebody's always game to do something. I highly recommend getting your junk journal news from Susan. If you haven't watched her news before, it's pretty amazing. Which is I don't know how she keeps up with it all. I mean, she said she was coming back tomorrow. And I think she misses everybody. But you are right. I shouldn't promise for her. But she is home from a vacation and she is resting now. And she deserves to get some rest. Because it sounds like it was quite the vacation. And it always is a good idea to take a few, time after the vacation to recuperate and get your life back together and get back home and all of that. And get into your groove again. I agree. I agree. Oh, Pam went to Tahoe. She had her family, her daughter, her bonus daughter lives in Australia, and her family with her kids and her husband, I guess. I don't know who all came. Um, came to visit, and they went skiing in Tahoe for the week. So she just got back home and is recovering, and I think her bonus daughter is still not staying with them, but I think she's still here, but I'm not sure. Bear hunting. Did she catch a bear? Still have orange. Oh my gosh. No, best to mail things out well in advance. Pam is in Oz hunting bears? With the flying monkeys? Man, if she's in Oz with the flying monkeys hunting bears, then because I would have really liked to have seen all that and lived all of that, you know, through her. That would have been fantastic. She's holding out on us. Um, Pam is not Australian. Oh. Okay. I gotcha. Yes, for sure. Let's see. Where it is very awesome for Pam. And for Di. Di is super excited. Oh my gosh. Jill. Well, you can't leave because you'll miss all of the stuff. I came back and created chaos in the chat. Welcome back. Everything's better with a little bit of stickles. You can put some on the other side too, but we should probably wait for this to dry first. Okay. I don't think that'll fit. Stickles! I know. When Dai came back, it must have clicked in my head that we needed, shiny fish and seaweed. Because it's so cool. The fish definitely needs some more. Okay. One would think that I'd have a paper clip or something in here. This one is grapefruit. And it came kind of clogged. Dai, did you make dinner? Are you ready to come on and craft the night away, morning away, afternoon away, night? It's getting to be evening there. Why are you so stuck? right. You guys can continue to watch me poke things into this bottle of Stickles then. Free at last. Maybe not. There must be like a big clump in there somewhere. Poke, poke. All right. We now have one yellow submarine tag. Yeah. It's much nicer when they decide to work. But, you know, pop the top off. It does seem to be working now. Maybe. Okay. It is very pretty. And sparkly. Okay. We'll put that someplace safe to dry. Hello, Susie. Thank you, Jill. It is just kind of a fun thing. That's right. You just kind of exchange the stuff, right? Take your old stuff, get some new stuff. All right. That would be cool. I will put the link in. I actually think I might go to bed because it is like 3 o'clock in the morning here and I'm tired. Actually, otherwise I would say, sure, come on, but I don't want to start anything else. Because I was thinking, I mean, I could make a submarine portal out of this, but maybe later. Okay, well, thanks for coming tonight, guys. It was super cool to hang out with everybody. And I am going to go to bed and see what the IT guy is up to. So, anyway, I will see you next time. And thanks for joining me. Thank you. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, it was super fun to kind of play around. I don't know, been super excited to do some like mixed media and stuff. So, and get back to that because I've been doing nothing but gluing paper together, which is fine and fun and all, but I'm ready to paint and do cool stuff. So, all right, I'll see you guys around the YouTubes. Bye.